Hello students. Now today I'm going to start your second book. This is the movement book that I'm going to start it today. And today now I'm going to start the first chapter of the book, and that is the lost child. And backside of the in the board you can see there I had written few important points there. One more thing that I want to tell you about this book is that in this book, you have to just read the chapters thoroughly and you should know the story. But the chapters related with the Beehive book, you have to read it very deeply because the question and answers are coming through that. And these are the from any part of the book it will come. But in here, in this movement book, the chapters or the question answers that you can write down if you read the you know the story very well, then you can attempt any type of the questions. So in this one you have to just know the story, and as it is not possible to explain the line by line chapter, so I am just with the help of these few headings, I just want to try to make you understand the chapter. And now I am going to start the first chapter, and this is the first chapter, the lost child. As the name itself suggests that the child is there in the story who is just lost. You can see there, this is the picture given there in your book. See, this is the scene of the fair. A small boy is there with his parents, his mother and the father. He is there, and this is the scene of the fair, or you can say it is the carnival over there. Carnival and the fair both are the similar synonyms of each other. So little boy is there, and he went there with the parents, and there he had lost. And there he had lost, and just as the small boys are going to the fair, they are demanding of the different thing, the toys, the sweets, balloons, everything he is just demanding over there. But in a certain point, he was just lost, and now a person is there who just help him to find out his parents, but not able to find them. So just as the boy was crying very loudly, and just crying, so just want to console them, he is just offering the things which he was demanding to his parents, and now the little boy is just denying everything. This is what exactly the overall story, and with the help of the summary, I'm just going to tell you the summary of the chapter. Now I'm going to start the summary. The little child was excited. He was visiting the fair. The little child is being taken to the fair by his parents. And this journey of the fair was very overwhelming. On the way, he was often attracted by the thing which he witnessed. Whatever he was just looking over there, these all things was attracting him. Many attractions were there in the fair, like the balloons, merry-go-round, toys, so many eatable things are there. So, in the fair, he was attracted by the toys displayed in the shop. He wanted to buy toys, but his parents refused to buy them. There were sweets shop in the fair, and the several type of the sweets such as gulab jamun, rasgulla, barfi, jalebi were displayed in the plates. The child wanted to eat them. His favorite sweet was the barfi. His mouth watered with her. But his parents paid no attention to his request. Now, children asked for these things from his parents. Whatever he was just looking over there in the fair, balloon, merry-go-round, toys, eatables, etc. And he was just demanding it all. But his parents has no desire to buy things for the child. So that is why they had denied it. Now, he often walked behind his parents, and sometimes he was attracted by things in the fair. He lagged behind his parents. In the meantime, his parents also gave him a cautionary call. Come, child, come. So there was a very thick crowd over there. And in the thick crowd, the most of the time, the boy is just standing at any of the shop, looking the things over there in the shop. And then most of the time, his parents called him, come child, come. Then during the fair, as he was just standing in the shop and looking the things, so in the crowd, as it was very thick, his parents holding the hand of the child. But at the roundabout, he slipped out of his parents' hands. Finally, he came to the place where a roundabout is there. And then roundabout, it's a very big giant field, you can say. He was just looking at it and want to wish to swing on it. Then finally he came to the place where a roundabout was his full swing. Men, women and the children are carried away in a whirling motion. This shrieked and cried with daisy laughter. While sitting on the merry or roundabout, the giant field, which you can say, they are enjoying their ride. They are swinging on it and enjoying the ride. As they were, while they were sitting over there, they are laughing, crying, and it's all just attracting the small little boy, and he himself wanted to sit on it. The child also wanted to go on to the roundabout. He made a request to fulfill his desire. But there was no reply from his parents. He was just standing there. He was just watching the roundabout. He was just watching the merry-go-round. Merry-go-round, no, not the merry-go-round. It was the giant wheel. He was the roundabout. He was just looking over there. And just demanding again his friend. He wanted to take a ride on it. But this time, earlier as his father had denied him for everything, for the balloon, for the merry-go-round, for the toys, for the eatable, his favorite sweet burfi also, he had denied. And just tell him it's a useless thing and he will not going to purchase the things for him. So now this time when he had called on and again demanded to take a ride on it, he didn't get any reply. Why? The reason is that actually he was attracted by the roundabout. He stayed and watched the roundabout. To his surprise, when he turned to let his parents, he did not find them. Actually, he was lost. That means when he didn't get answer, that means he is lost now. Now, then he started crying and asking his father. Now he is just crying very loudly. And now he was just only the single line he was just speaking, I want my father, I want my mother. Now, a very kind person was passing over there and he listened the cries of a small boy. Then a kind person tries to console him. Console means just try to cool him down. Just want to stop his crying. This is the picture. As you can see in your book, there is a small boy weeping over there, crying there. This is the scene of the fair. And there is a gentleman, kind gentleman, who was just trying to console him. So, why? Because he is just lost there. And he is just only saying a single line, I want my mother, I want my father. So now, a kind man from the crowd came forward and picking him up in his arms. He was ready to buy all the things he wanted earlier. The person offers him things which he wants earlier. But now the child does not want anything. He had denied to get everything. What? The man is still trying to make the child happy. Bore him to the gate where the flower seller sat. Look, can you smell those nice flowers? Child, would you like to garland to put round your neck? The child turned his nose away from the basket and retired this sob. I want my mother, I want my father. So as the gentleman is just offering him the things which he wanted earlier, now denied by the little boy. And now he is just only demanding about his parents. This is what all about the summary of the chapter. And I want you all to read the chapter properly. Then it will be clear up to you more. Now let's discuss the theme of the story. The theme of this story is that this story concentrated on the universality of a child's desire for everything. It is a short story about a child, his aspirations, demands and realizations. The story is mainly focused on the awareness of the parents. The message is we really don't understand the true value of parents and take them as granted. The significance of parents is only revealed once they are out of sight and we realize that the world is upside down. हम अपने पेरेंट्स को की वैल्यू तब करते हैं जब वो हमारे पास नहीं होते. This is the main theme of the story. And that is what the little child realized once he got lost in a fair. The ending is emotional as the reader keeps on guessing whether the lost child would have finally found his parents or not. Now, without any the proper ending, the poet Mulk Rajan Anand had completed the story and giving us the lesson that being a time we have to value our parents. This is the moral of the story. Now, I hope you all can understand the story and the question answers given backside of the chapter, you all have to try to write it down in your notebooks. Right? Better to write down the question answers in two ways. The first question that will come in your question paper is around 30 to 40 words. And the another one around 100 to 50 and the 200 word you have to give the answer. In the movement book, whatever the chapters given over there, you have to just read the story, read the chapters properly and try to write the answer in your own words. It will be good for you. It can be only possible when you read the chapter properly. Thank you and have a nice day.